Peace and love, everybody. Welcome back. This is another episode of Soul Wars, and it's gonna be good. Now, today's lesson is gonna be touching on people who are pretty much giving people advice about how to date, who to date. A lot of them are based off of a certain worldly perspective, and I just like to shine a light on at least the videos that caught my eye.
If you can give a man true peace of mind, true where he can just sit, chill, and turn his brain off, even for 10 minutes, I swear to God, he'll always come home to you. And if you can't give him that, you need to analyze why he ain't getting that from you.
Ladies, you saw that part that Andrew Tate was talking about? Scrap that. Don't even pay that no mind. The reason I say that is because of one thing and one thing only. If you personally think that you're about to date whatever man, marry whatever man, and you think that you are going to be his peace, you have already failed before you begun. The reason I say that is because it's not your responsibility to be anybody's peace. The Most High Heavenly Father is the one person that can give anybody, male or female, peace. So if you're out here thinking that, you already failed. I just wanted to say that before we play video number 2. Let's go.
Men can be hoes.
I ain't no man being no hoe.
I know a hoe. I know a few of them.
No, you know a that's been clapping cheeks and he out here being successful.
No.
Wow.
You said men.
You think that us as women respect a man that sleeps with multiple women? Because me personally, I don't.
It's very simple. You wouldn't even talk to the guys that couldn't sleep with women.
What?
You wouldn't notice the dudes that couldn't sleep with women.
I don't like
You
horror.
When the
wouldn't,
last
you
time
push
you
him
went to
back.
CVS?
About 3 days ago.
And you ain't noticed no guys in there, did you?
Oh, man.
Exactly. The reason why you ain't noticed them, because those in there ain't getting no box. They work at CVS. That's what I'm saying. You only notice the men that's getting
If you pay close attention to what that dude said, one thing that you guys are probably seriously overlooking is that this particular ideology is based purely off of the carnal perception, off of bodily flesh. The flesh, that's that perception. And you know why I say that is because think about this. If you are only thinking of things in the carnal, in the fleshly, then of course every guy, every female that you interact with, you're going to interact with her in that point of view. So one of the biggest issues that you're going to face as a male or a female is being lustful, having the spirit of Jezebel. Like, it's just going to be point blank. Okay, so let's break this down. I'll give you a little background story. So the spirit of Jezebel comes from a biblical story of a queen of Israel for a certain period of time that was married to a king named Ahab. And she was known for her promiscuity, for her worship of Baal, and basically just a whole bunch of debauchery. Which now, when someone usually tends to have these characteristics, that's where you hear that terminology coming from. The fact that you're not going to look at those guys in that particular store, that's already a worldly thought as it is. But you didn't notice the men in that store because these dudes don't make a lot of income. Your mind already makes the assumption that these men do not have a lot of women that they sleep with. So you've already based your whole terminology off of what? Lust. And you do this automatically from programming and perception. If you and the reason why this is because a lot of people just do not read the Bible. And I'm not sitting here downing you about it. I'm just saying that because you don't read the Bible, you don't understand yourself and how you function, and then also see the world for what it is and how it functions. That's exactly why when you have lustful thoughts, when you fornicate, when you watch porn, when you do all these different kinds of functions and wonder why you can't conquer them, it's because of the lack of understanding. Okay, take this for example. If you were to start to actually look at people for the inside, not the money, Not how they look, not how you perceive them to be, but their spirit. You actually get to know somebody for their spirit, who they are on the inside. A lot of the people that you have not ended up liking or have ended up making an ex have all been based off of the fact that you liked them for carnal reasons, whether it be they looked pretty, looked handsome, had money, came from money, or had something that you wanted, status, clout, etc. That's why most of them didn't work, if you're being really, really, really honest with yourself, which most people aren't. But at the end of the day, all of those things are based off of one factor, which is your lustful factor. You're not basing any of these things off of the spiritual, most high perspective that you should have been basing all of this stuff off in the first place. I say all that to say this. You've been basing your whole relationships and dating life off of a lustful spirit. So what do? You pray, meditate on the scriptures, get a relationship with the Most High, and all of that type of situations, all of the trauma you've been dealing with is slowly going to fade away. It's a fight for your soul. Stay prayed up, because you can never do that too much.